Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fate Forge Fables' presentation of Neon by Night, a Vampire the Masquerade actual play. I am DM Mike. I will be the storyteller for this chronicle. Alan?
Hi, my name is Alan, and I play Owen Vanderham, your favorite Toreador. Who just really wants to be left alone and people stop calling him. Just stop it, please.
Sarah?
My name's Sarah. I play Violet. I'm also the Toreador that wishes that she stops getting hurt.
And Rod.
Hi, I'm Rod. I am Clarence, the Gangrel, and I eat people.
And this group, last time we left them, had gone to a nightclub to help deal with some situation involving the mafia. They were asked by the bartender to help deal with kind of maybe getting them out of there, or at least talking them down to be a little bit more chill. But before any kind of negotiations can happen, Violet bumped into an old acquaintance for whom she owes money. But at the same time, the police are there to do a raid because Mafia has taken over, and they see this as an opportunity to finally bust the people who always escape prosecution. Where we left off, there was an intense standoff. Owen was sitting at the bar, Violet was upstairs with Clarence as they were trying to talk to the current Mafia owner of the bar, one Luca DiGiorno, yes, that kind of DiGiorno, as things were getting a little tense. And then one cop accidentally opened fire and shot somebody behind the bar. We'll go ahead and pick up with Alan. As that cop shoots, the bullet flies right past your head and it hits one of the human bartenders in their suit in the shoulder as he goes falling backwards and slams into like all the bottles behind him. With the typical, the wood breaks, he slides down, bottles crash down, liquor's pouring all over. As you hear more shots ring out and muzzle flashes within the crowd as the crowd disperses and starts going chaos. There's an exit, but it doesn't seem as if they're running for it. They're just running frantically for their lives. What are you doing?
So the other human bartender who's part of the mafia, I want to use my entrancement on him to have him get me out of this. Like, get me out of here. Like, let's. I don't want to be here for this.
All right, go ahead and roll that up. So yeah, you see this guy, his eyes he's like trying to position for a shot. You just see his eyes roll into the back of his head, and you just see the whites of his eyes as his gun falls down to his hip. As he turns towards you, stands up, and he goes and gestures towards you to jump behind the bar.
I do.
All right.
I'm hoping there's like a back door or something way out of here.
Give me an athletics plus composure as bullets are like flying and whizzing past you all around. You're going to make it over the bar. This is just to see if a bullet hits you.
Okay.
Yes, a bullet catches you right in the butt cheek, man. Just
I'll take it. That's fine.
as like a shot glass next to you explodes from a bullet, and you see a couple bottles on the wall behind you, or behind the bar, explode as they get shot. As you land next to that guy, as you hear Ballroom Blitz being played over the radio quite aptly, as he puts his arm over your shoulder like the Secret Service, and he starts trying to walk out as he has his gun at the ready. As he's kind of like staying low behind the bar. Are you going to stay low with him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alright. Violet and Clarence, you're upstairs and this gunfire just starts ringing out. You have Luca DiGiorno up there. As he's got a gun trained at you, Violet. As you guys were just discussing the debt that you owed him, and things were getting a little tense as Clarence came into the room to try to pull you out, because he saw the police coming. But you notice Luca's gun go down, even though there's gunfire ringing out up there and his men are starting to file out of the room around you. His gun goes down as he's looking at you, and he's like, what's that? What's going on with Violet? You notice it too, Clarence. You can see up the back of her neck, from her shirt, the black veins extending from the wounds that the shadowy creature killer left her. That she is having a hard time healing. I need you to go ahead and give me... let's do a survival plus composure, please. You drop down to one knee. You feel all the strength completely drained from you, and you feel the wounds burning, pulsating, like they have the heat of the sun within themselves, and it brings you down to a knee, but not all the way down. Clarence, you see your friend just drop, as even Luca steps forward, but then locks eyes with you as he's like gauging what he should do next. What are you doing, Clarence?
I'm just going to steady her and maybe try to pick her back up. Be like, this isn't really the place or time to be having a deep discussion right now, sir.
As Luca looks over your shoulder, he's like, agreed, I don't think we could discuss proper business right now, but let him know, I'll be back. And he looks at you, Violet, and he puts a finger underneath your chin to lift it up as you guys are walking out. And he's like, now don't go dying on me.
I went for you.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. As he gives you a wry smile, just like, it just nods and continues heading towards the back. Now, where are you taking her, Clarence? You've got the stairs heading back down to the lobby where you see there's a shootout. There's a couple civilians dropped, a couple cops have been killed, and a few of the mafiosos have been taken out.
Is there an alternate exit?
You see Luca running for such an alternate exit. There is an exit sign above a door in the back. Okay. On the level you're on this upper level.
Upper deck, okay.
Yeah.
You can get up there, Vi?
You're already up there.
Oh, okay. Well, let's drag her over there.
Alright. Go
let him through first.
Yeah, give me an athletics plus strength as you're taking her to the back door. Because you see he kicks it open and he lets it just shut. Like he rushes out of it. But it's starting to go ahead and shut. Yeah, you make it up to the door as he tries to shut it, and you can see he's trying to lower a bar to lock it from the outside.
Asshole.
Friend of yours.
As he's like, it's just business, Vi. As he's continuing to push on the door. He's trying to push against you, Clarence, keep you from opening it.
Oh, just let us on the other side.
He's still steadily pushing against the door. Alright.
Can I use compel on?
Go ahead and give me the roll.
Okay.
Kind of scared to use my farm boy strength.
Just launch him off the balcony. Just,
That would be fun.
Ooh, nice. What do you tell him to open the door?
Yeah. Like, move.
He moves out the way and you guys bust out and he instantly shakes it off and he's like, what the? As I take it, you running down the fire escape you're now currently on?
Yes.
Alright, you start heading down the fire escape and he's right behind you. Now, Owen.
Yep.
You're duck walking with this guy behind the bar and you get to the end of the bar as you see a mafioso fall to the floor and slide up against the wall to where you'd have to step over his body to get past, but he's sitting there and he's got a gun up as he looks over at his buddy and he's like, what are you doing? As he sees his buddy's eyes are white and then he looks at you and he's like, what the fuck? As you see a bullet just explode his fucking forehead out.
Well, I was lucky. Okay.
So are you You see this mafioso is a little nervous about stepping out.
Okay. Like, hey, buddy, I really need to get out of here. Like, you need to help me with this. Like, come on.
Yeah, your power's still going. He's still under the sway of it. His friend catching his eye for a second, nudged him a bit, but he starts to step out, and as soon as he does, the same thing. You see his jaw just explode as a bullet goes through it, as he just hits the floor.
Oh. Can I, as he's falling, hold him up and, make a run for it?
Oh, I love it.
Human shield.
Just
Yeah, give me an athletics plus strength there, Owen.
Surge that one. Give it all we got,
Hey, that's good enough. You don't have as you're staying low and dragging his body the best you can. You're not the most strong vampire in the world, and that blood surge gave you enough to kind of human shield like in Deadpool 3, just with nice pull. You're making your way to the door as you just see just bullets riddling this guy, and you dive out the door. Do you take the body with you, or do you ditch him right there?
No, I ditch him there. I don't need that.
Alright, you ditch him there and you jump out the door as you see people in the streets scattering and other people charging out of the door behind you to also scatter off in the distance, and a crowd starts to kind of, as they come through a throng of people, just kind of bumps into you and starts shoving you around. Go ahead and give me athletics plus composure, please. Alright, yeah. The people are bumping you around, but you're still able to stand back up off the ground and gain your bearings because your alluring vampiric nature has caused them to kind of go around you and avoid you. Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the car and kind of look for them. Not get in it, but just get to it and then kind of look around and see if I can find them.
Alright, so you're making your way to your car. Alright, so Clarence, you've got Violet, you're making your way down this fire escape, and Luca pushes past you and starts to make his way down. Are you going to do anything as he pushes past you?
not necessarily, no.
Alright, yeah. He just pushes past you, and the smell of his cologne lingers as you're following his ass down all the way to the bottom. And he goes running in the same direction you are. Are you heading to Owen's car? I didn't mean to assume.
I don't know. Where are we going, Vi?
Gotta get to Owen.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to try the car then.
Alright. Go ahead and give me another survival plus composure there. Survival plus resolve. Violet.
Okay.
She's becoming more dead weight in your hands there, Clarence. You're finding your legs are becoming harder to operate. And the hand that you see coming up every now and then, Violet and Clarence, it's your hand, Violet, but you see black veins extending out to even your fingertips.
I just start. I know it hurts really bad, so I'm gonna start screaming.
What kind of screaming are we talking about? Like blood-curdling scream, damsel in distress scream?
I just cut my finger off scream.
Yeah, Clarence, she's gone more dead weight and is starting to scream while you're carrying her to the car. Even Luca turns around and looks back over his shoulder like, the fuck? I told you not to die on me, Vi! As he runs out in the street. Alright, Owen, as you're making your way to the car, you see Luca DiGiorno, the well-known Mafia Don's son, just huffing as he's running out of the alleyway across the street, and he does that thing where a taxi cab clips him from behind, and he slides up the window or the windshield and rolls off the hood, stands back up, and continues running to the next alleyway.
Okay. We need him. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna go run after him.
As you start to run, do you pay attention to your surroundings?
Like the only thing I'd be looking for would be for Clarence and Violet.
Okay, that's what I was going for. I wasn't trying to hit you with a car like him. I just meet Joe Black. You just get hit by a car, then another car, then another car. Conga combo breaker. But as you start to run after Luca, you hear your sister's scream come from the alleyway, and you look and you see Clarence is dragging her along, like literally dragging her along, as she is screaming. Like, are you clutching your chest, Violet?
I'm like holding my arm. I'm like this.
Yeah.
Just be like, stop doing that. That's not helping.
Okay.
That's what I think, Violet. It stopped being screams after a second. It just became, fuck! God, it hurts! Make it stop!
Yeah.
That kind of droning and wailing.
I'll run over to them instead then and see, like, how she's doing, and then if we got what we needed from Luca.
Yeah, no, we didn't. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go chasing off him once Owen collects his sister.
Oh, so you're going after Luca?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I can find him pretty easily.
Alright.
I'll let you do that. I was gonna offer to use hide and senses and go try to find him, but I would trust you more. So.
Because what I can't handle is Violet screaming and dying of whatever weirdness she's got going on.
Yeah, it's off-putting.
You too.
Alright, so by the time you go to give chase there, Clarence, he is nowhere to be seen.
Dang it. Can't use any of my heightened senses or anything about that to get a whiff on that cologne.
Let's say you do, and you follow it, you go through the alley he ran to, and it takes you out to another street, to a sidewalk, to a popular spot for taxi cabs to come pick people up.
Well, dang.
And that's where his scent ends. It seems to quickly go down the road in one direction and disappear.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the car and defeat. Oh, dang it.
Yeah, you get back to the car. Violet, I'll say it's calmed down. It stopped burning and spreading, but now the black veins are there and they're not going anywhere. They're not receding. You are a walking masquerade breach at the moment.
Good thing I can put makeup on.
So, Clarence gets back to the car with no Luca in hand. What are you guys doing?
He's getting worse, not better. We need something. That was our only. But,
Did you? Can we check his office?
yeah.
It's a bit hot there right now.
As you hear the gunfire inside has died down, but you still hear screaming, people rushing around. So you're gonna go.
Use the fire escape.
Okay, yeah. I'll use fire escape.
Alright. You head back
Do
up.
you have a hoodie in your car? You have a jacket?
Hey, I've seen enough movies. You only need a baseball cap and a pair of sunglasses.
Oh, okay.
It's camouflage anywhere.
Sunglasses that night starts playing.
Yeah, I don't have a hat, but I have sunglasses.
Yeah, it's just in the car chilling. It's like I used to carry a baseball bat with a ball and a glove in my car because cops ask a lot of questions about just a baseball bat, but if you have a ball and a glove too, they don't look twice.
Okay. Well, I'll just be like sunken in the back seat, just going like this, with the sunglasses on.
Alright, she's just like that with sunglasses on every now and then going, just a little spasm. Alright, Owen, you make your way up the fire escape and you get back to the back door. It wasn't blocked off because the compel made Luca end up running too afterwards, so you're able to get back in. So Luca has escaped. You've made it inside there, Owen. Did you see that there's a few dead, like, mafiosos up top? There's a dead cop leaning over the railing. As you see that there's cops downstairs actively arresting mafiosos. You got a couple scared club goers up here hiding in the corners that as soon as you come through the back door, a couple of them rush out, causing a commotion. If you're still trying to remain unseen, give me a stealth plus resolve, please. Or composure, not resolve. I do apologize. Stealth plus composure.
Plus composure, okay. No. I will power that immediately.
Yep. There we go. It's I will say that's enough. They go rushing out the back door, and you stealth out of the way, stay to the shadows. The cops look up there, and they don't see anybody except a couple of people leaving. And you even hear one of them downstairs remarking on it, like, it's just a couple of scared civilians. As they're continuing to arrest mafiosos. And you make it into the office. It's unlocked. It was left in a rush. There's paperwork all over the place on the desk. And there's a couple bookshelves with some Encyclopedia Britannicas, a couple things, but there's some leather-bound notebooks at a few of these bookshelves. And there's an obvious, like, fake, well, not fake, it's a globe, it's a real globe, but, it opens up and it, like, hides something inside. There's an obvious one of those next to the desk. And there's a filing cabinet. What you want to do? Oh, and like I said, the desk is cluttered with paperwork.
Yeah. The globe's just, like, I open the globe because I assume it's just gonna be liquor. My assumption.
You open the globe, and it's guns.
Oh, what kind of guns?
Just a few handguns. We'll say some 9mm.
I'll take one, because one is cool, but two is bootastic, so...
Yeah, you see that they all got serial numbers filed off and all that good stuff.
Oh.
They're ready for criming.
Criming's good, okay.
Yeah, and there is, like, a crystal, like, decanter in there, some kind of brown liquor.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm primarily focused. I'm looking for, like, a address book, like a Rolodex, something with information. I'm looking for, what was the guy's name?
Luca?
Hammer?
Oh, Henning?
Henning, thank you, yeah.
Yeah, Henning the Sabiti.
Yeah, I'm looking for that information first and foremost.
Alright, where are you looking for it first? You've got the leather
I'm starting at the desk.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation plus wits, please.
I don't suppose my research specialty would help at all with it.
No, not here.
You
want to willpower that? Oh,
yeah,
you can only get a 1.
Yeah.
It'll get you something.
It's better than nothing, yeah.
Okay. You're rifling through the desk and the paperwork and just the situation, the everything that's going on, and you're just kind of rifling you a little bit, ruffling you a bit as you're going through all the papers, and then you hear another gunshot go off downstairs and a couple cops like screaming and some more gunshots. Things are popping back off downstairs very briefly as you hear very loud loud steps coming up the metal stairs that bring someone up to the second floor.
Okay.
If you want to continue searching, give me the investigation plus composure, please.
Okay. Keep looking.
Yeah. Now you start opening drawers on the desk, and you see a small, like, the black book kind of deal, where there's that's your addresses, phone numbers, little things like that.
Okay. I'm gonna pocket that. Like, I open it up, make sure that is what it is, and I'll pocket it.
All right. As you're rifling through, give me one last investigation, but this one is resolve. Absolutely. You're rolling through and you find it. You see hitting just as you look up and see that the doorknob, because the blinds are still down on the windows, as you see the doorknob start to turn for the room that you're in.
I'm gonna try to hide. In my head, the only place I can hide is underneath this desk. There's a better spot, but
yeah, that's probably the best spot in the room. And thinking about it. So yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth plus composure.
we're gonna search it too. Why not?
Nice. Oh yeah, Dad, you dive up under the desk and you're hiding under there as you hear the door open and you hear a cop go, "All clear," and you hear the footsteps go off. The door was not shut.
Okay. Just the ones in the footsteps though.
Yeah, they're walking on this metal grating that's up here on the second floor.
Okay. In that case, I want to take a minute to check those leather books in the bookshelf.
All right, go ahead and give me a stealth plus dex.
I'm actually going to use my fleetness as well.
That's dope. I like it.
Yeah. So it's 2 more. Yeah. Hi.
Nice. Yeah, you make your way over to the bookshelf, very clandestine. You grab the leather bound off of it, and you see these are bookings. Like they're the books for the previous owners of the club, and then you have a lot of footnotes in there added by the new owners, where it's like, check up on this debt. We gotta find this address and go and find this debt. But you also notice something in there is that they had you booked for a show that you never signed up for. That it says that, oh yeah, Wicked Divine, the Wicked and the Divine, it's already been paid in full, and you're supposed to be performing in about a week at this club. You never signed up for it. Your Vivian never said anything. But it's got you on the books. It also has Violet on the books as well. Her band.
Alright. I'm gonna take those with me as well. I think that's enough of this office. I got what we needed. So I'm trying to get out of here.
Alright. Give me an awareness plus wits, please. On your way out the door, there's a little hook down next to the door with the keys to a Bentley hanging on it.
Oh, I take them.
Alright. Yeah, just snatch up the keys and head out the door. Now, there's still a cop walking around up here. I'm going to need a stealth plus wits to make your way back out the door.
Wits. Right here.
Do you want to willpower that? You can only get an extra. You can only get one. But
I can't.
as you're making your way out the door, you one of the people that are hiding up there pops out the shadow and goes, "Take me with you!" As the cop turns around with the flashlight and it hits you, like the beam's directly on you. And he's like, "What do you got?" As you hear him starting to run towards you.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, you're dressed in a suit. You look just like the mob
yeah.
right now. You look just like the mob.
Hey, mine is bespoke, okay? Let's not just like the mob.
To the cops right now, you look just like the mob.
Okay, I don't want to have to kill this guy necessarily. So I will turn and activate awe. Have this cop, like, get a good look. Just, hey, man, what the fuck is... I've been hiding. There's been gunshots. Thank God there's a police officer. Thank you. Oh, I've been so scared.
Alright, go ahead and give me a roll on that one.
Okay.
Let's see what happens here.
Be thinking. Subterfusion charisma? Or?
Yes, sorry. Alright, yeah, he's starting to run towards you, and you still have your powers activated from earlier, and then you just kind of push your all out, and you see the same thing happen to him. He's just running towards you, you see him just, like he's caught in the deadlights by it. As the door opens and 3 more people from inside the club go rushing out.
Thank you, officer, so much. We were hiding and we were scared, and we just want to leave. Like, we're not involved in any of this.
As he's like, "Protect and serve."
Great.
Officer Doofy.
All right, and then I'll run out with him down the fire exit.
Alright, you guys see Owen running back up to the car with like leather-bound notebooks and a small like itinerary address book.
I'm just gonna like pull down my sunglasses, like, get it.
Do I see the Bentley?
Yes. It's parked in the alleyway.
Because this isn't my car. This is Greg's car. So let's go take a Bentley. Come on, guys. Got an upgrade.
That's right, you are in Greg's car.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Alright, as you jump into the Bentley, this thing is nice. It's got the...
I'm just rubbing the leather seats.
and it's that buttoned leather, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's plush. It's a swanky
I'm just
ride.
laying in the back seat now, like, just like, okay, I can die here. Okay.
But you can tell that a tacky person has been operating the vehicle as of late. They've got a fuzzy steering wheel cover. They've got, I think, troll dolls are around in 1984. They got some troll dolls on the dash of a Bentley.
Start taking it off, like, no,
Yeah,
baby.
take all that
We're gonna
off.
take care. We're gonna take care of you, baby.
There's gonna be a trail of troll dolls down the street.
Yeah, remove the steering cover, get rid of the troll dolls.
Yeah, the seats are covered with like cow print seat covers.
Baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry they did you like this. Baby, no.
Alright, yeah, as you guys jump into the Bentley and go cruising out, you have the information for Henning in hand, or not so much his address, but how to get in contact with him, and his pager number.
I'll drive us far enough away from this all scene, and we'll find a payphone to call him from.
Alright, so you're gonna call his number or his pager?
Oh, if I have his number, yeah, I'll call his number directly if I have his number.
Alright, you get no answer. It doesn't even go to an answering machine. It just keeps ringing.
Keeps ringing. All right, then it'll be the pager then.
All right. Are you are you paging a number for him to call you back on, or are you just gonna have him call you back at this payphone?
I'll give him my pager number so he can page me, and then I can call him.
All right. Yeah, you call it from the payphone or for his pager, and are you heading back to the office? Or
yeah. Might as well, yeah.
On the way there, your beeper goes off, and you get a what with a question mark from a number that you called recently, Hennings.
So you can get to the office.
Yeah, with another callback number.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go to the office. I'll call that number.
Alright, yeah, and that callback number is different than the other number you called.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to meet you. What's your number from Luca?
Who's this?
My name is Owen Vanderham.
Why Luca give you my number?
You are the only one who can help me with a certain problem I have.
And what is this? And what is this problem you've been told I can alleviate?
I'd rather show you.
Are you
Special
familiar?
matter.
Are you familiar with the Blue Eyes Diner?
Yeah, I know where that's at.
It meets me there.
Yeah, I'll on my way now. We're on the other side of the city, so give us like half hour.
I'll be in a red jacket. Look for me. And he just hangs up.
Right.
She's be waiting. It's my turn to use the phone.
Okay. I'll load up my sister. You to use the phone.
Yeah, you gave me a problem to solve. I'll catch up.
Oh
to
yeah. Okay.
All right, so
My
you
bad,
start heading to the Blue Eyes Diner. All right, Clarence, you're now here with a dead hooker problem. What you got going on?
Okay, I'm going to bring her. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call Jackie up with the phone number she gave me and hope she answers this late.
Yeah, she answers all right, and you can tell that the number she gave you is for a payphone across town. As you hear honking and traffic going by, she's just like, "Hello."
Hey, Jackie, got some bad news for you. I have one of your girls here.
Is this Claire Bear?
Yes.
Which girl you have? What do you mean you have one of my girls there?
Something happened to her. I don't know. I found her like this.
Like what?
You're just gonna have to come over, and I'm gonna give her a location that's nearby the warehouse, but not at the warehouse.
Okay, I was about to say, damn, you just gave her the address of the warehouse, huh? Come on over to my secret vampire lair. Let me show you.
Vampire did, please.
We might as well just put an open sign outside now.
Dead people live here.
All right.
No, I'm gonna just take her to a place where, like an alley where basically you would expect to see a murdered prostitute.
Alright, so you're gonna stage the body before she gets there?
Yeah, if she's across town and I got time to do that.
Alright, yeah.
But I need to get her over here.
Yeah, you get to an alleyway, you stage the body up, and she shows up with a few of her girls. And she sees her, one of her friends there on the ground, and she's like, "Oh no!" She comes up and she checks for a pulse and all that stuff, despite the fact that this lady is just blue and white at this point. And she's just like, "So you found her here?" And
Yeah,
she's looking
like
around
this.
for a wound. And did you guys clean up the wounds on her?
No, I told her to get her respectable, yeah. I cleaned her up to make her respectable.
Well, I meant as in fix the wounds, as in licking them to close them.
Oh.
No, not at the time.
She notices all these puncture wounds on the body. She's like, "What the hell happened to my girl?" And she just looks at you completely just confused, but also slightly accusatory.
don't know.
It's like, what do you mean?
What
Did you see what happened?
I didn't. I found her like this.
As you see the size of this woman hides her strength as she just picks up this other prostitute like it's nothing, like she's paper, just whoop, has her cradle in her arms, and she looks back at you over her shoulder, and she's just like, I'll be in touch, Clear Bear.
I expect it.
As she walks off, and like, without her gesturing or saying anything, it's like perfectly timed. She gets like one or two dumpsters away from you towards the street, and a car pulls up, opens the back door as she just like walks in, puts the body in, sits inside the thing. As she sits in the car, and she just kind of gives you a nod before shutting the door, and the car drives off.
Okay, did my best contriteness. Okay, I'm gonna have to solve that problem. I need to get to the Blue Eyes Diner now.
Alright, so go ahead and give me an awareness plus wits. You can feel that there are eyes on you from somewhere. From where, you don't know, but someone's watching you.
Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna make a winding path route way to get to the diner.
Alright, yeah, just gonna wind your way through town. Go ahead and give me a streetwise plus wits. Let's see how confusing of a path you make through town.
Why are these rolls?
Oh man, do you want to willpower that one?
Yes.
It's like you just walked in a straight line, just like it's true.
I'm sneaky.
They'll never suspect it.
Goodness
That's
gracious.
respectable amount. You wind your way through some alleys and some streets, and as far as you can tell, you've lost this figure. You don't feel watched anymore as you make your way to the Blue Eyes Diner. Just around the time you're getting there, you can see Owen and Violet stepping out of... Did you guys take the Bentley?
Yeah.
Stepping out of that really nice Bentley.
Not being inconspicuous, I see. Okay.
Holy car.
So what are you guys doing? You get
what are we doing
as you
here?
pull up to this diner, we'll say it's got an entirely glass front. It seems to be 3 stories, but just the bottom story is the diner, as the upper stories seem to be those apartments that they build above places like this. And you can see that there's a few people inside sitting down and eating. There's a couple having a date. There's an exasperated mom sitting at a table with a kid who's just going absolutely apeshit. There's the server and / cook is this blonde lady who is also cooking / serving. Like I said, she is, you see her cooking something, putting it on a plate, taking it out to the table, trying to wipe her hands on her already completely filthy apron. And there's only one person in that joint who's not eating.
I think it's best if I just go in alone. Like, leave. I don't want to take Violet in there. The way she's looking.
Okay. Yeah, you see that there's a rather 80s gent sitting at one of the booths, just with an untouched glass of water as he's got both hands around it, as he's just kind of looking listlessly out the window into the middle distance.
Red jacket.
Red jacket.
Alright. Yeah, I'll go sit across from him.
Alright, so you make your way inside and you sit down across from Penning.
Yep.
As he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, and I see," as he's kind of like smiling as he took you in completely.
Yeah. Thank you for meeting me here.
Like, thank you for meeting me, as he holds his hand out to you like this.
I take it.
Ed, what do you do with it?
It's kind of like a loose grip, not quite like a shake, but like almost like a single like kind of down motion.
A little tug as he's like,
yeah.
It's quaint, yeah, it's quaint.
Yeah.
So why is it you need to see me?
I have something outside. Well, someone outside. And I kind of lean forward, like I'm vaguely aware of what this place is, so like I feel a little more comfortable kind of explaining like it's like supernatural in nature. Like kind of look around. It's like my sister was attacked, and
as he cuts you off and he goes, by a shadow monster.
Yeah, actually, exactly that.
As he like leans back and kind of looks out the window, looks over to his right. Not that he's looking out for anything, but just for exaggerated effect. It's not my first rodeo, as your Americans say it.
Good to hear.
So where is
May I
this
show her
person?
to you?
Yeah, he was just asking. So where is this person at?
I want to like lead him out. Like she's in the car. Wasn't
And
safe.
he doesn't even get up from the booth, and he's like, Mr. Vanderham, you know I know a trap when I see one.
This isn't.
I even said that wrong. Sorry, Mr. Vanderham, you know I know a trap when I see one.
There, with all due respect, this is not that. This is more of a desperate plea from a man trying to save his sister.
As he narrows his eyes at you, but still keeps his kind of like attracted smirk. So he's like, yeah, Mr. Vanderham, I'll go see your sister.
Thank you.
As he stands up and he just pulls out a wallet and you just see it's filled with fucking cash, but he's got separate sections inside the wallet. So he's got American money, he's got some Dutch marks, he's got some euros. Did euros exist in the 84?
Nope.
I thought
No.
not. I thought not. As soon as I said it, I was like, that does not feel right.
Get East German money.
Yeah.
West German money.
Yeah, that's right. Berlin Wall. Oh, man.
Yep.
So yeah, he's got various nationalities of money inside that wallet. You see, he pulls out $100 bill. Only thing on this table was water, and he puts it down there. And he looks at the waitress, and he was like, "It was so lovely meeting you." As he gives her a look, and he's like, "I'll see you around." As you can tell, that look on his face, yeah, he's hunting her, that lady's food at some point in time for this vampire.
Yeah, we all gotta eat.
As he follows you out the door. As soon as he steps out, he just sniffs the air and he's like, "Oh, I see the situation is dire. Where is she?"
Yeah, thank you. I lead him to the Bentley.
As he even stops like in the middle of the street and he sees the Bentley and he's just like, "I see you have good taste, sir.
Oh, yes.
But I also know this car isn't yours."
It is for the night.
How quaint. You're Anarch, I take it, aren't you? You're not part of the camarilla.
No, they have little for me.
I see. Troublemakers. I'll try to help your sister soon. As he approaches the car and he just lays one hand on your leg, Violet, as he's trying to reach for your leg. Do you let him?
I'll like be back like, who are you?
He's like, "Sorry, my name is Henning.
Like,
It's nice to
okay.
meet you." And he holds his hand out like that towards you too.
I'm gonna be like, you shake my like.
That's such strange customs, your people. I never get used to them. But while he was touching your hand, you can see that You could feel a rush of some form of energy between your exchange. As he's, yes, you need to bring her back to my place. But as he looks up at the sky, you can see the moon's pretty much fallen out. She's like, but not tonight. I don't think there's enough time this evening. Bring her by tomorrow. She should keep till then.
Okay, yeah, of course.
As he pulls out a business card, and you can see that he is the owner of a studio, like a record studio. It's like,
Okay.
bring her here after midnight. Come to the back door.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate this, honestly.
As he's like, now I must go get a bite to eat. As you see, he like rubs his pinky on one of his fangs and heads towards behind the restaurant.
So we get the horny vampire now?
That's horny. He's hungry.
Oh, are you guys heading back to the Haven?
Yeah, if it's that late, then
Yeah, it's getting
probably
a
for the
little.
best. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys, as you guys are pulling out, you hear a scream from behind the restaurant and ring out into the night as you head back to the Haven. Are you guys doing anything after you get there? As Violet, you've got the ability to move your legs again. You can walk. You can control your faculties, but think of it like you just got done doing the biggest power workout of your life, and everything is sore. Yeah, everything's stiff and sore, not wanting to move for you, like you're an old human.
I'm gonna do something stupid, and Owen's gonna hate me, but can I be like, Owen, can I use your office alone for like a minute?
Does that have to be my office?
I
Yeah.
just need your phone for like 5 minutes. That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
please.
go. Okay.
As she shambles her way into the office to use the
Yeah, I'm
phone.
like shuffling, like.
Looking like the principal at the end of Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, while she does that, I'll take the Bentley and just ditch it, like a number of blocks away.
Okay. Yeah, it was a nice ride. As you leave, you have that sorrowful saxophone music playing in the background. You pet the dash a couple times.
I'm sorry, baby.
I don't have any way to destroy the thing either.
I don't think we have to destroy it. We didn't do anything crimes in it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
I can destroy it if you want.
Oh,
He has a Street Fighter 2 moment, just goes out there and punches and kicks the cards over and over again until it falls to pieces.
I have a better idea. Is there anyone like homeless or otherwise, like anybody nearby?
I'll say yes, there's a homeless man nearby. Chill it out, it's got his cardboard sign.
I give him the keys.
As he looks at you, he's like, hot damn! And he just runs to the car, he's like, I'm looking out of here before you change your mind! And he just cranks it up and just, like, peels out in the street, clips a trash can in one of those, like, blue metal mailboxes bolted to the ground, and just takes out to the night.
You just made that man's life.
Just look over at Owen and be like, that was an incredibly terrible idea.
Yeah, but car's gone.
Alright, so yeah, he takes the fuck off. And Violet, you're making a phone call?
Yeah.
Who you calling?
My favorite person, Oliver.
Once again, no answer on the phone. Goes straight to the answering machine, but when it does, it says the answering machine is currently full.
I'm gonna call Christian.
He answers, but he's like, oh,
Hey, it's Violet.
what? Did you hear him fumbling with something in the background? He's like, wait, call him, it's like 5 in the morning.
Oliver is not answering his phone. What the fuck is going on?
He took some vacation days. Why? What? I don't get the problem. As you hear a woman in the background going, what's going on, Christian? Roll a, what are we going for here? Man, I don't know what would work for this one. Let's go ahead and roll an awareness plus intelligence.
Add blood search because I want to fucking know.
As you recognize that voice in the background of that woman talking. So you got Christian, sleepy, talking. Did you hear the voice? Celine in the background. Like, what's going on, baby? Trying to get him to come back to the phone. Just hang up. You're off work. Because he's like, it's just work. It's just work. As he's like, I gotta go. And the phone just hangs up.
It's taking me. Can I roll willpower? Because it's taking me everything not to fucking break the phone.
Yeah, roll willpower. Let's see if you destroy Owen's phone.
Please don't do that.
Oh, is it one of those cool phones from this era? Like, it's just like a see-through phone or a cheeseburger phone or something?
I feel like it's gonna be like a Brown Betty.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Bricks.
You crack it, like you just squeeze that handle, and you just hear a crack of the plastic as it starts to separate. But you keep your composure. You don't break the phone.
Okay, I'm just gonna set it down, and I'm just gonna be like sitting, like this, waiting for Owen to get back.
She is clearly distraught, Owen. When you return from you and Clarence are talking about that was probably not a good idea, and you're just like, I don't give a shit. And you can still hear the car screeching out into the night.
Yeah, that car is definitely destroyed. So
It's
about
not
your
car, it's fine.
about the issue you had,
Yeah.
Jackie mostly bought it, but I'm pretty sure she suspects there's something going on about that.
Do they know about us?
Us? No, specifically, I don't think. I have some suspicions.
I was they just playing on us to buy it. That was the case, but okay. Well, if they don't know what goes above the night, then it's on them.
As you notice, Violet's sitting there absolutely distraught. She's got like tears of blood coming out of her eyes.
What's going on, buddy? You want to talk about it?
I'm just gonna I'm gonna look over at Clarence because this is like a brother sister moment. Like, no offense.
I'm gonna.
And I'll ask Owen, but like, can you close the door because I'm about to scream.
Yeah, I'm gonna F off to the alley and ask around about ask after Dusty to the local people around. See if anyone's seen him.
What are you doing, Clarence?
I am going to go out and ask the people on the street and see if anyone ask after Graves. See if anyone's seen him.
All right, go ahead and give me a streetwise plus manipulation. Let's see if you get anything.
It's not an investigation?
Nope.
Okay.
It's all about knowing which bums to ask.
Yep. Gonna do a blood search on that too.
That's fair. Oh, you don't need to.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's the first guy you asked. Just like, yeah, man, I saw him downtown last night. Yeah, had some weird shit on his forehead. Hanging out outside of a nightclub, talking about how he's going to go to the Oasis. Should be there tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, said he's going to be staying over there for the next little while. Said it's a good spot.
Okay. Alright, thanks, man.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Hey, buddy, you got $1?
Got $1? Let me check. Do I got $1?
Do you?
I do not. Sorry, man.
So yeah, he points you to downtown and said that he was down there and now he was going to be heading over to the Oasis just outside of town. It's a crazy biker bar.
I've heard of it. They've been asking after me for there too.
Alright, so we've got a Violet and an Owen inside of the office. As the door shuts, Violet, you said you were going to scream?
I said I'm trying not to.
Oh, okay. You see that she's bottling up a lot of anger inside, digging her fingers into your desk.
Yeah, I close the door, sit down next to her. What's up?
I'm gonna like not kind of look at him, but I'm like, side eye. Like, Oliver's not answering his phone. I call Christian. He said that he's on vacation. I know that he's not on vacation because he would tell me that. But guess who was with Christian on the other side of the phone?
I don't. It wasn't Oliver. Who was it?
It was a nice female that I could tell you about.
Oh. Wait, I mean, you can do that, no?
Yeah, it was Celine.
Oh. It was the how
That's
what?
That's why I'm trying to figure out, like, she shouldn't be fucking over there.
Yeah.
B, why is she with Christian? And C, she's lucky it's 5 o'clock in the morning, or I'll be dropping my ass over to his house.
I mean, we could make it there in time. I mean, maybe not your condition, but.
Well, I was about to say, Hobo's man just took off in the Bentley.
Well, we have my car. It's 2-seaters.
Oh, yeah,
but...
that's right.
I don't. What the fuck is Celine even doing over there? She's.
I don't know. Like, I just wanted somebody to talk to. I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like Owen's consolation's really warming you over there, Riley.
I offered to take her over there to take care of the problem. I'm like, look, I'm always here for you. Deep down, I fucking love you. Like, I'm sorry. That bitch, like, I don't. You know he doesn't care about her. Like, she's got to have something going on. We need to get you fixed up. We need to get you okay before we can take her on. Like, she's older and more powerful than we are.
Roll a survival plus stamina there, Violet. As you're sitting there saying, I need to get to her house like right now, the pain's going to twinge up. Yeah,
I'm gonna take that one.
As she says that, she just collapses down on hands and knees. Just boom! As a little bit of blood comes out of her mouth and onto the floor, but it's got black viscousy lines in it.
I pick her up. I put her into my bed. Clean up the blood. from my face.
And
Tomorrow.
I'm just gonna before I pass out, I'm just gonna look at it and be like, fix it.
Yeah. Tomorrow we'll get you fixed up. We'll deal with some shit I gotta deal with, and we'll deal with your shit, okay?
So, what are you doing, Clarence? They're having their moment back at the Haven. You found out the information about graves. What are you doing after that? Clarence, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. It'd be a good night to have my shoes not robbed off of me. So, I think I'm gonna sleep in the warehouse today.
Alright. You start heading and making your way back to the warehouse, and you got a little too carried away trying to hunt down your touchstone. The sun's starting to come up soon. You're still a couple blocks away from the warehouse. Go ahead and give me an athletics plus composure, as you are now outrunning the sun. Are you wanting to willpower that at all?
Yeah, I can do some willpower.
You got the people waking up in the morning, heading out for their jobs, and you're having to push and rush past them as the sun's starting to come up, and you even hear people talking about it, going, "Oh, it's going to be a hot one today." As you're rushing your way through the crowd, you get into the parking lot of the warehouse as the sun's starting to come up over the mountains, and you've got a shadow of a building coming over the parking lot that is quickly fading out of the way. So go ahead and give me one more athletics plus composure. Ooh. Willpower as well? You go running, but that shadow starts to recede on you, and you feel the skin on your cheek and on the back of one of your hands start to bubble and burn. Go ahead and take an aggravated point of damage as you burst your way through the front door of the warehouse and shut it behind you. As even up in the office, or tucking her into bed, Owen, you can smell the burnt flesh from where you are.
Ooh.
As you can see light peeking through cracks of some of the windows and things like that.
Okay.
And you hear the door slam to the place. You guys calling it shut-eye for the night?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and give me a rouse check to wake up the next night. If you're trying to heal from any aggravated damage, only Clarence, you can't heal right now. They're violent due to the nature of your wounds. You do a separate rouse check there, Clarence.
2 rouses, huh?
Mm-hmm. As Clarence, you wake up and that burn on your cheek is mostly healed away. It just looks like some acne pox now, and the back of your hand looks like you had a tattoo removed recently. But other than that, you're all healed up. You're not suffering from any of the damage of an aggravated wound. And by tomorrow night, you'll look all the way back to normal. Now, as you each wake up, what are our hunger levels at, everybody?
3.
I'm good. I'm at 9.
I think I owe you another rouse. It didn't take. 1 sec. There you go.
Hey,
Do
you're
I
good.
need to do a survival check to wake up?
No. You wake up, but you
Okay.
wake up in pain. You had dreams the entire night that you were being chased by shadows and what looked like a dog-headed man, just a naked man, and an olive complexion with a dog's head chasing you down. It's as if the shadow and the dog-headed man were competing to catch you. And in typical horror movie fashion, you kept finding everything to trip and fall over. You ran upstairs 6 times. Like you were having some issues. But you wake up in a blood sweat, practically screaming. And you wake up before everybody else. Like, you're the one that wakes up the other two, which you're screaming. But it's now a new night. It's raining outside. The storm has settled in over Vegas, the very rare but still existent storm. What are you guys doing?
Well,
Sounds
Taking
like
a cold shower.
What's Clarence's hunger right now?
I'm at 1.
Okay, so Owen's probably going to want to feed. Do you want to do a free feed,
Yeah.
or do you want to go try to get some resonance?
It's my herd. I'm gonna call someone and
Just free feed.
yeah.
All right, yeah. You guys will say you kill the time waiting to get Violet over to Henning by calling up the herd.
Yeah.
Are you gonna share?
No.
Okay.
No.
Alright, so Henning gave you the address for this music studio. Are you guys going there all as a group, or is it just Owen taking Violet? You sending Violet on her own saying good luck and good riddance, or what?
Oh,
Yeah, Clancy, I got my car back, so we can all fit.
okay.
See you, man.
Yeah, we're gonna swing by after we get her fixed up. We need to swing by the Oasis.
Okay. Yeah, I got a gig for that at some point. I don't remember when Vivian would know that more about that.
It's actually tomorrow night, and as far as the timeline goes, it would be tomorrow night. It's been like a week since y'all started everything.
Okay. Yeah.
Or no, at the end of the night, actually. Sort of. Well, you would have it tomorrow night. You can go there and talk to them about it tonight, though.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can make that work tonight. Tomorrow. I still gotta go to the Mirage and take care of that guy.
And I gotta go to somebody's house.
Yeah, you gotta get better first before you go anywhere.
Yeah, she said that, like, a little bit of blood trickled out of her nose.
I'm just
I'll
going.
look at her and be like,
So, you guys,
whatever do you mean?
do you remember your instructions for coming up to the music studio?
Yeah, after midnight, back door. That's all I remember, really. After midnight, they use the back door.
Yeah. Alright, so you head up there, and who's carrying Violet up to the back door? She cannot carry herself. You cannot walk, Violet. Your legs stopped working.
Okay.
Alright. So you guys approach the back door, and you see a little intercom with a buzzer on it to ring you in.
Yeah, I'll ring it.
Alright, yeah, you ring the buzzer to go, and you hear just... Yeah, is this Mr. Vanderham?
It is.
Come in. As you hear burn, and the door click, it kind of slightly opens for you.
Yeah, let's go in then. Clarence, you coming?
Yeah, I can come along.
Alright, so yeah, you guys open that back door, and as soon as you do, your senses are assailed with the smell of coppery blood and old death.
Wait. Love being here. Yeah, I'll just carry her, kind of like go ahead and just walk in.
Are you going first, Clarence, or are you walking behind them?
I guess I'll take point since he's holding.
Alright, yeah, you step inside the door and you immediately feel your foot squish into something like wet. And then, you know those lights that censor as you walk by? The lights just and start turning on the rest of the hallway down the hallway. You see red bloody hand smears all over the walls, what looks like sacks of just body parts, just gurneys covered in blood, a couple a couple hookers dead in the corner. It's just whatever this back row has been used for, it's definitely murder first and foremost, but it's got like a medical vibe to it.
Well then.
Yeah. Huh. Can we ever go somewhere where my shoes are gonna get ruined?
As you see, the hallway goes up a little ways, like maybe like 50 feet, and then turns right. And there's a few rooms on your way through. You see doors lining either side of the hallway. It's like 4 on either side.
Yeah, just gonna keep on walking. The hallways is bad. I don't know what's behind the doors.
Yeah, you guys are just like avoiding any of the badness, I take it?
Yep.
Yes, you just make round the corner. You see what looks like some double doors with the glass that has the latticed grating inside of it for protection to keep from breaking. And as you approach them, you hear a brrr, and then as those doors swing open. And on the other side of those, you see what looks like a fucking record studio. Everything is immaculate and well kept.
Cool.
And at the very end of a very long hallway where on either side there's all these studios, you see hitting at a desk as he stands up and starts walking your way. And he's like, yes, place her on the gurney in the back there. I'll be back in a moment.
Thanks.
Alright, roll it up. Alright, you put her down on the gurney and you give me an awareness plus wits, both of you. Are you gonna lay her down on the gurney as it was, like on top of the blood and stuff that was there? I'm just curious.
If I saw blood, I would try to like pull the sheet away or like somewhere cleaner.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I'll say you pull the sheet away and you lay her down. I just wanted to know if you were getting her covered in other people's blood and other stuff right now, so she can wake up and be like, God damn it. Alright, yeah, you, how about Clarence? Yeah, as you lay her down on the gurney, and you could hear hitting. He's like whistling and humming and singing something in German. As he like comes down the hallway, he's like yes, and you start to notice that there's like a couple of the dead bodies twitch and move from time to time, even though they appear to have been long dead. As he approaches it, he's wearing full medical stuff. He's got like the long, exaggerated green, like rubber gloves on. He's got the mask. He's got the big, like, metal dial on his forehead. As he comes up and he's like, yes, I used to be a surgeon in my homeland. I'm glad I get to practice my craft forever. Do you want to watch?
No, I trust you, Doc.
As he looks at you, Clarence, and he's like, are you a fan of the grotesque? Would you like to watch?
I've heard stories of the Flesh Shapers. I don't think I've ever seen them. I don't know if I'd want to.
As he sniffs.
I'll stick around.
As he sniffs, and he's like, ah, yes, you a Gangrel, always so quaint. As he looks at you the way he was looking at Owen before, like you're just a morsel, like, hello. As you see, he starts to, he goes to lay his hands on Violet, and it's almost as if they pass into her, as if she doesn't exist. They just meld in. And he's like elbow deep inside of her. And you don't see open wounds. And like I said, it's like he's merged with her. Like, this is that movie, The Thing, by John Carpenter. He's inside of there. And every now and then you'll see like a hand up underneath the skin come up and go back down. And then like a couple fingers came up out of her mouth and then like came back in. And he's doing that, and then you can see that the black veins are starting to recede. But you also, with those awareness plus witch checks, notice that you see black veins on him as he looks like he's growing weaker and weaker as he's doing it. And it looks like he's about to collapse and fall, Clarence.
You alright?
As he starts to fall backwards.
Okay, I don't know if I can touch here.
Are you going to try to catch him or just let him fall?
Try to catch. If he's still, like, messing with Vi, I don't want her to...
Well, no, his arms are starting to come up out of her. And like I said, you saw all the black veins disappear from him, and he's starting to fall backwards now.
Okay. Yeah, no, I won't let him fall. No, I'll catch him. At least buffer his fall.
And you see his hand, you feel his hand come up and touch your cheek, he's like, my hero. As you see, it just goes unconscious. As you see the black veins also starting to recede from him. But Violet, you regain full consciousness. You just see Violet shoot up like a dart with like a big gasp in of breath, despite the fact she doesn't need to breathe.
I'm just gonna say the first thing I'm gonna say, what the fuck?
I agree.
I hear her like I'm back in my room. So just like you're better. You look great. What happened to the dog?
No, he
I'm
just
gonna look that up and be like, what?
he said he'll be fine.
Okay.
You guys notice this room's getting darker, and you hear what sounds like glass breaking from another room.
I'm sure that's a coincidence.
The last time it went dark,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
No, I think it's time to go. Again.
Well, we can't just leave the doc here. He saved your
Well,
life.
you guys are stronger than me.
As you
Pick
hear,
him up.
as you hear the sound of more glass breaking.
Okay,
Pick him up. Pick him
I
up.
believe. Yeah, he's a small little guy. We can pick him up easily enough.
You know how I said that hallway had like the sensors where the lights come on? Every now and then when
Yeah.
they would cut off and then they would instantly come back on while he was doing his work. They just cut off and they haven't cut back on again.
Okay, out the front door then. Yeah.
Yeah.
After you.
Yeah.
Are you going out the front door or the back door?
Front door.
Front door. As you make your way back towards the front door, those double doors that you had to come back through to check on Violet, they close, and you find you cannot get back through them.
Oh, shit. I'm looking for like a button or a sensor or anything on the walls, maybe.
Roll an awareness plus wits, whoever's standing at that door and is able to see through the two double glass. Any three of you can roll it, but doesn't matter if only one of you does.
I'm gonna apply search.
Okay.
Seriously?
You it's enough to you're trying to mess with the door and then you look through that little small pane of glass.
Yeah.
And you notice more lights breaking from the ceiling as sparks and glass are showering down to the floor as this ethereal darkness is slowly encroaching. And Violet, you see out the back door what looks to be a shadow tendril and shut the back door. As you see a street light from out there explode.
Oh, when he's back, like, we need to fucking go.
Yeah, the room we were just in, is there another room nearby?
There's 4 doors on either side of the hallway leading to the back door.
Okay, I want to check the closest one that I would know would be an outside facing wall.
Okay.
Look for a window.
Alright, yeah, give me a... Ooh, that's... Why is real estate not a fucking option? Give me, I guess, a streetwise plus intelligence, please. Yeah, you kick open one door and it's not what you need, and then you go to the opposite side and kick open another door and you see a window. These look like small offices back here, but just like that hallway, they are covered in blood, and there's even more gore. There's like bodies hanging by hooks in these rooms that have been completely twisted and malformed.
Oh, so great, so lovely. Is there like I just think like a heavy anything heavy like a take it and throw through the window. I just want to break the window.
Alright. Who's carrying Clarence? Are you still carrying Henning?
Yeah, I can carry him.
Okay, yeah.
Try waking him up.
You go ahead and give me an athletics plus strength there, Owen. You pick up the heaviest thing that you're able to pick up and throw with ease at the window. We'll say it's like a chair, like a nice.
They'll be hitting.
No, we're gonna willpower that.
Okay, I was gonna say, and Thor Ragnarok's bounces off the window and hits you. Okay. You throw it and you crack the glass with that first throw, so you're gonna have to do it again. But while you're doing that, Clarence and Violet are making their way into the room as well, and then you can hear those double doors blast open out in the hallway. Go ahead and try that again to get that glass broken. As you see, Owen is struggling to break this glass with a chair.
Just rolling.
He's not now. That first hit, he weakened the glass with the first one. That second one just, bah! Chair goes flying out into the night until it can't be seen anymore.
Everybody out.
Sure thing.
Alright, as you guys start piling out the window, who is last in line?
It would be me, because like I want Clarence has the doctor, and then Violet.
I was gonna be nice. I already dealt with it, so I don't want you guys dealing with it. So I'm like pushing you guys out.
So you two are fighting over who's last in line. Who's gonna win this fight? Give me a brawl plus strength, the two of you. It's gonna be an opposed check.
Owen.
Right.
Did I get my strength back? That's the question. Did I get my strength back?
Yeah, you got all your strength back. And yes, you can blood search.
2.
Got 2. Gotta beat a 2 there, Vi.
I don't wanna.
You stand there and you're like, you go, and he just throws you out the window like the chair. Now I'm gonna need a survival plus dex, Owen.
Right.
As the door to that room you're in goes flying off and it slams into the wall right next to you as shadow tendrils start whipping into the room, reaching for you.
Alright. To use my lateness, which is should be hopefully a not shit roll. Woo!
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you shove Violet out the window as the door flies off, slams into the wall right next to you. Shadow tendrils start whipping into the room trying to get at you, and you go jumping out of the window just in time as you see the shadow tendrils break whatever remaining pieces of glass you didn't bust out, as they just grab around the edges of the window frame as you guys go running off towards the car, I assume.
Yeah.
Alright, as you guys get to the car, and give me whoever's driving, give me a drive plus composure.
Okay.
And whoever's in the passenger seat, I'm going to need a survival plus dex.
I guess I'm...
Is this still the same scene?
Yes, it's still the same scene. Yeah, we're just about to leave this scene, though.
Reroll that. Oh no, 4. We're good.
Well, you got 4, yeah. I was about to say, why you reroll it?
He goes.
I'm just in the back seat holding Henning, like, do
You got the hair doctor.
So does that put Clarence in the passenger seat? I'm gonna need a survival plus dex, Clarence.
Yeah, we established like a long time ago that Violet stays in the back seat, no matter what.
I see.
Yeah, so Owen is peeling out of this parking lot and trying to make his way out. As shadow tendrils bust out the window right next to you, Clarence, and one scratches you on the cheek.
Not be that guy, this is a convertible.
Oh, you are? It's a convertible?
Yeah.
The thing rips the car door off and lashes you in the thigh, Clarence. So go ahead and give me... Oh, no, not give me... you take 1 aggravated damage as this shadow tendril cuts into your thigh, leaving the same kind of burn wound you saw on Violet. Everybody, roll an awareness plus wits. At least a 2 to be able to pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. Okay. Owen's gonna see it.
Who?
Show mine.
Alright, Clarence is gonna see it.
I'm gonna bug search it forever.
Alright. As you guys are pulling out, you all look back at the building, and you see the shadow tendrils start to coalesce in as you see what's the shape of a person in the middle of it, with their arms out like this, bringing all the shadows back in. As you guys go pulling out and leaving.
I'm just gonna flip them off.
You see a shadow tendril like...
The urge to resist, to just turn this car around and run him over is just...
I'll be like, Owen, just go. Go.
Yeah, no, it's...
But as you guys
Right,
pull,
yeah.
as you guys start pulling away, you look in the rearview mirror and you see it just explode into like a cloud of shadow, and it just goes flying off in the opposite direction into the distance.
Oh, am I poisoned now?
Yep.
Well,
At least we got the doctor. We have the doctor with us. You're fine.
Like,
Yeah.
hair doctor, I need you.
As he
He's passed out.
as he's starting to come to, as he's looking at his hand, he pulls like one of the rubber gloves off, and you see that his fingertips, like this much, on all of them, is black, like frostbite. He's like, it gets me to the oasis, as he passes back out in your lap. Violet.
Guess we're going to
Right.
the Oasis.
Yeah. Hold on, wait.
I'm
Alright.
just like patting his hair.
There.
Just kind of, you'll be okay, buddy. I'll hold your hair if you gotta throw up, because
Yeah.
he's got some hair now.
It's some poop going on. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna speed there.
Alright, you're gonna speed there?
Yep.
Give me a drive.
You're already driving around with a dude passed out in the back seat with a door off the car. We don't need a cop's attention.
Give me a drive plus composure. Only way the cops will see you is if you get a bestial failure.
Yeah, but that's when we sweet talk the cop.
Yeah, you're good. You're just speeding through the streets, and even a cop sees you and it's just like, I'm off in 5 minutes. Just continue smoking a cigarette, and you just make your way out into the desert. As you know how to get to the oasis. You guys have heard of it. You might have been there a couple times before. But if you haven't, you have definitely heard of it. Everyone knows how to get there. You can see it on any clear night in Vegas. There's this massive lit up building. It's a biker bar / trucker bar, but supernaturals are known for going there. And it seems to be somewhat of a makeshift Elysium for all supernaturals. You can find vampires bumping elbows with werewolves, bumping elbows with demons, bumping elbows with mages. Nobody necessarily is actually bumping elbows, so to speak, but they're in the same building and they are not fighting. It's like a silent agreement. No one recalls anyone ever sitting down and agreeing on it. And these are the thoughts that are going through your mind as you're making your way out into the desert. And you can start to see the glow in the night sky, as this building is known for its elaborate pyrotechnic displays. As you're getting closer, you can hear the sounds of the motorcycles and the trucks and the horns and the raucous music. And that is when you see it off in the distance. The Oasis. A four-story conglomerate building with flame spires that shoot out the roof. The music blaring through the night is Shout of the Devil by Motley Crue, and every time they say shout, fire just shoots out the roof. As you see bikes lining the place all the way around. They have multiple bars, multiple stories, multiple tables. You name it, you can find it here. This is the spot where everybody goes. And as he wakes up, he's like, bring me to Zelda. As you can see, he's barely keeping consciousness. He's got his face pinned to the window as he's drooling down the glass. It's bring me to Zelda. And that is where we will end the session for this week.